my channel. In this episode, we are going to be talking all things Formula One. The Russian GP concluded yesterday, and it might not have been the storybook ending that Lando Norris was looking for, but Lewis Hamilton finally clinched that historic 100th Formula One win, the first to ever do it. The Russian GP was nothing short of excitement and entertainment. It was really difficult to predict a winner right from that first lap when we saw Norris falling behind in second and Hamilton falling behind in seventh, and we had Sainz leading the way. But Norris and Hamilton found their way and found the way in the front, and the matchup was between them to see who will be first. The rain decided to come in and stir up some drama. And that has been the talking point since. In all honesty, I feel like it is so unfair to blame inexperience as to why Norris didn't pit. In all honesty, I feel like it was just a mere error in judgment. We have seen it happen so many times. I mean, going back into qualifying, we saw some uncharacteristic mistakes that Lewis made that cost him to start fourth in the grid. So Norris, with the information that he was fed, with his judgment, he was like, if it's going to drizzle, then why should I pit? Let me just go for a win. It was within arm's reach. Even in that moment, Lewis wasn't going to pit. The pit crew came out, he didn't go in. But Merck was adamant because they had been monitoring the rain and they were like, dude, you need to pit. And luckily for Lewis on that side, he managed to win in that sense. But it was pure error in judgment. These things happen all the time. Let's go back to the Hungarian race where we saw the Merck team to be the only one to start while the rest of the teams went into pit, which caused him to fall back into fourth, but he managed to finish the race in second because he had the whole race to find his way back to the front. So Norris, unfortunately, this was a risk that didn't go his way, and these things just happen. It was just pure error in judgment. Let's not take away from the great racer that he is, and he is experienced. Let's stop saying that it's inexperience that made him make these mistakes. He's quite experienced, and from all the decisions that he has made thus far, it has actually gone into his favor. I mean, look at what happened in qualifying as well. He went for the slicks. We also saw George Russell taking that decision to say, let's go onto the slicks in Q3. So error in judgment is what cost them the match. And it's a learning curve for McLaren to make sure that they monitor the weather, they monitor everything from the start to the finish, and not just base the decision solely on the driver because he doesn't know the whole picture or what's going on. Now, with seven races to go in this championship and constructors race, it is about to go down like it has never before. Max came back from P20 to finish second on the podium, meaning that only 2 points separate Lewis and Max within that championship race. So then the next races are going to be quite tight, quite interesting, and I'm definitely looking forward to the closing end of the season and seeing who will walk away the champion. And hopefully in these 7 races there are no crashes. The crashes really give that anticlimax feel when you are watching that race. And also look out for Lando. He is hungry for that first win. Ricardo is coming up and he is also fighting his way through. That Ferrari team, Sainz, Leclerc, watch out for them. It is going to be quite interesting. It won't just be a matchup between Hamilton and Verstappen, but rather a whole collective team. We also saw Alonso performing his heart out in this weekend's race. So it's going to be an exciting remaining 7 races. And don't forget to press that subscribe button for all your latest sporting news. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye!